In a world that constantly tells us to hustle, strive, and push harder, the concept of the unforced life may seem counterintuitive. We're conditioned to believe that our worth is tied to our achievements and that success only comes through relentless effort. But this relentless pursuit can leave us feeling drained, unfulfilled, and disconnected from our true desires. Unforced life is a radical departure from this mindset. It's an invitation to accept a different way of being, one that prioritizes flow, ease, and alignment. It's about recognizing that sometimes the most profound transformations occur when we stop trying to force things and allow life to unfold naturally. Now, this doesn't mean we become passive or give up on our goals. The unforced life isn't about resigning ourselves to mediocrity or simply going with the flow. Instead, it's about understanding the difference between forceful action and effortless action. Forceful action often stems from a place of fear, scarcity, and desperation. It's driven by external validation and the need to prove ourselves to others. We may find ourselves constantly chasing after the next achievement, believing that our happiness and fulfillment depend on it. This approach can be exhausting and ultimately unsatisfying, as it keeps us trapped in a cycle of striving and never truly arriving. Effortless action, on the other hand, comes from a place of alignment and authenticity. It's about tapping into our innate wisdom and intuition, taking inspired steps that feel natural and joyful. When we act from this place, we align ourselves with the natural flow of life, allowing things to unfold effortlessly and easily. This concept may seem paradoxical, but it's rooted in ancient wisdom and modern science. When we release the need to control and force outcomes, we create space for unexpected possibilities and opportunities. We open ourselves up to the magic and synchronicity that exist all around us. Think of it like a river. When we try to force our way upstream, we struggle against the current, expending tremendous energy and getting nowhere fast. But when we surrender to the flow, we effortlessly glide along, carried by the natural momentum of the river. The same principle applies to our lives. When we let go of resistance and accept the unforced life, we tap into a greater power that supports our dreams and desires. We discover that the path to success and happiness is often less about pushing harder and more about aligning ourselves with the natural rhythm of life. To truly grasp the transformative power of the unforced life, let's look into the fascinating science behind it. You may have heard of the term flow state, a mental state where we're completely immersed in an activity, losing track of time and feeling a sense of effortless joy and creativity. This state isn't just a fleeting experience, it's a scientifically recognized phenomenon with profound implications for our well-being and performance. Studies have shown that when we're in a flow state, our brains release a cocktail of neurochemicals like dopamine, norepinephrine, and anandamide. These chemicals enhance our focus, creativity, and problem-solving abilities, making us more productive and efficient. They also trigger feelings of pleasure and satisfaction, leading to increased happiness and well-being. But what does this have to do with unforced life? Well, flow states are more likely to occur when we're engaged in activities that challenge us without overwhelming us. They happen when we're fully present in the moment, free from distractions and anxieties. This state of effortless focus and enjoyment is a hallmark of unforced life. When we let go of the need to control and force outcomes, we create the conditions for flow to flourish. We become more open to new experiences, more receptive to feedback, and more willing to experiment. We accept challenges as opportunities for growth, rather than obstacles to overcome. As a result, we tap into our innate creativity and intuition, allowing us to achieve extraordinary results with ease and grace. Now you might be wondering, if the unforced life is so great, why do we resist it? The answer lies in our deeply ingrained fears and insecurities. We're afraid of letting go of control because we fear the unknown. We worry about what might happen if we don't push ourselves or strive for more. These fears are often rooted in our past experiences and societal conditioning. We're taught from a young age that we need to work hard and constantly prove ourselves. We're bombarded with messages that tell us we're not good enough, not smart enough, not successful enough. This creates a sense of scarcity and lack, driving us to cling to control and force outcomes. But what if we could rewrite this narrative? What if we could learn to trust ourselves, trust the universe, and accept the unknown? That's the invitation of an unforced life. It's a call to step out of our comfort zones, to release our fears and anxieties, and to accept the freedom and possibility that await us, Talk. To break free from this cycle of fear and force, we must first understand why we cling to control. Often it stems from a lack of trust in ourselves, in others, and in the universe. We may doubt our abilities, question our worthiness, or fear that we'll be judged or rejected if we don't meet certain expectations. These doubts and fears can manifest in various ways. We may overthink and overanalyze every decision, afraid of making a mistake. We may try to micromanage every aspect of our lives, believing that we need to be in control to avoid failure. We may even sabotage our own success by self-doubt and negative self-talk. The truth is that we are far more capable and resilient than we give ourselves credit for. We have an inner wisdom and intuition that can guide us if we learn to listen. When we let go of the need to control, we open ourselves up to this inner guidance and allow ourselves to be led by our hearts, not our fears. Letting go doesn't mean giving up on our goals or becoming passive. It simply means shifting our focus from forcing outcomes to aligning our actions with our values and passions. When we act from a place of authenticity and integrity, we tap into a powerful source of energy and motivation that propels us forward with ease and grace. This shift in perspective requires a willingness to accept vulnerability and uncertainty. It means acknowledging that we don't have all the answers and that it's okay to not be perfect. It means learning to trust the process, even when things don't go according to plan. Accepting vulnerability doesn't mean being weak or helpless. It means having the courage to show up authentically, to be honest about our fears and insecurities, and to ask for help when we need it. It means recognizing that we're all human and that we're all learning and growing along the way. When we let go of the need to be perfect and accept our imperfections, we free ourselves from the burden of self-judgment and self-doubt. We create space for self-compassion, self-acceptance, and self-love. We become more resilient in the face of challenges and setbacks, knowing that we have the inner strength to overcome any obstacle. So, how do we start letting go? It's a gradual process that requires patience, self-reflection, and a willingness to experiment with new ways of being. Here are a few practical tips to get you started. Cultivate mindfulness. Pay attention to your thoughts and feelings without judgment. Notice when you're trying to force things or control outcomes. Gently bring yourself back to the present moment and focus on your breath. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding, especially when you make mistakes or face setbacks. Remember that you're human and that everyone experiences challenges along the way. Connect with your intuition. Tune into your inner wisdom and trust your gut feelings. Don't be afraid to follow your heart, even if it leads you down an unconventional path. Accept uncertainty. Accept that life is full of surprises and that things don't always go according to plan. Learn to accept the unknown and trust that everything is unfolding as it should. Set clear intentions. While letting go of control, it's important to have a clear vision for what you want to create in your life. Set intentions that are aligned with your values and passions, and then trust that the universe will support you in manifesting them. Practice gratitude. Focus on the abundance and blessings in your life rather than on what you lack. Gratitude helps to shift your energy from scarcity to abundance, making you more receptive to the flow of good things into your life. Accept imperfections. Let go of the need to be perfect and allow yourself to make mistakes. Accept your imperfections as part of your unique journey and learning experience. Surrender to the present moment. Focus on what you can control, your thoughts, feelings, and actions, and let go of what you can't. Trust that everything is unfolding as it should, and that you are exactly where you need to be. Remember, letting go is a journey, not a destination. It takes time and practice to cultivate trust and surrender. Be patient with yourself and celebrate small victories along the way. The rewards of embracing the unforced life are immeasurable. The beauty of finding your flow is that it's a deeply personal experience. What works for one person may not work for another. The key is to be open to experimentation and to trust your own inner guidance. Pay attention to what makes you feel energized, focused, and joyful. Those are the clues that will lead you to your flow. While you accept the unforced life, you may notice a profound shift in your overall well-being. Stress and anxiety may lessen, replaced by a sense of peace and tranquility. You may find yourself feeling more energized, creative, and productive. Your relationships may deepen, and you may experience a greater sense of connection with the world around you. The joy of surrender is a concept that often gets overlooked in our achievement-oriented society. We're taught to strive, to push, to never give up. But there's a profound wisdom in learning to surrender to the present moment and trusting that everything is unfolding as it should. When we surrender, we release the burden of trying to control everything. We let go of the fear of failure and the need to be perfect. We allow ourselves to simply be, to experience the present moment fully, without judgment or expectation. This state of surrender opens us up to a deeper level of joy and fulfillment. We begin to appreciate the simple pleasures of life, the beauty of nature, the warmth of human connection. We find joy in the journey, not just the destination. Surrender doesn't mean giving up on our dreams or aspirations. It means trusting that the universe has our back and that we're being guided towards our highest good. It means having faith that even when things don't go according to plan, there's a greater purpose at play. This sense of trust can be incredibly liberating. It allows us to let go of worry and anxiety, to accept uncertainty with curiosity and excitement. It gives us the courage to take risks, to follow our intuition, and to step into the unknown. The joy of surrender is a gift that we give ourselves. It's a choice to release the need for control and to accept the flow of life. It's a decision to trust that we're exactly where we need to be and that everything is unfolding perfectly. Accepting the unforced life is not a one-time event. It's an ongoing practice. There will be times when we fall back into old patterns of forcing and controlling. But with awareness and commitment, we can always return to the path of flow, ease, and surrender. While we continue on this journey, we'll explore practical techniques for cultivating surrender, share inspiring stories of individuals who have accepted the unforced life, and look deeper into the wisdom and science behind this transformative approach. Remember, the unforced life is not about perfection, it's about progress. It's about learning to let go, to trust, and to accept the natural flow of life. It's a journey of self-discovery, of uncovering your true potential, and of living a life that is both fulfilling and joyful. While we journey further into the realm of the unforced life, we encounter a concept that may challenge our preconceived notions about ambition and success. It's the idea that to achieve more, we might actually need to desire less. This isn't about settling for less or lowering our standards. It's about refining our desires and aligning them with our true values. When we're constantly chasing after external goals and validation, we can lose sight of what truly matters. We may find ourselves striving for things that don't ultimately bring us joy or fulfillment. This relentless pursuit can lead to a sense of emptiness and dissatisfaction, no matter how much we achieve. The Anti-Goal Setting Manifesto isn't about abandoning our dreams. It's about redefining them. It's about asking ourselves, what truly matters to me? What brings me joy and fulfillment? What kind of impact do I want to have on the world? When we clarify our values and align our goals with them, we create a sense of purpose and meaning that goes beyond external achievements. This shift in perspective can be incredibly empowering. When we're no longer driven by external validation or the need to prove ourselves, we become free to pursue our passions and interests without fear of judgment or failure. We become more creative, more resilient, and more open to new possibilities. The Anti-Goal Setting Manifesto isn't a rejection of ambition, it's a reimagining of it. It's about setting goals that are aligned with our authentic selves, goals that inspire and motivate us, rather than drain and deplete us. It's about embracing the journey, not just the destination. When we approach our goals with this mindset, we create a sense of flow and momentum that propels us forward with ease. We're no longer struggling against the current, but rather riding the wave of our own passion and purpose. This is where the magic truly happens. The unforced life is a path of self-discovery, of uncovering our true potential, and of living a life that is both fulfilling and joyful. It's not always easy, but it's a journey worth taking. While we continue to explore the unforced life, we'll look into practical techniques for aligning our goals with our values, share inspiring stories of individuals who have accepted this approach, and offer guidance on how to go through the challenges and setbacks that inevitably arise along the way. Remember, unforced life isn't a one-size-fits-all approach. It's a personal journey that requires self-reflection, experimentation, and a willingness to embrace the unknown. But for those who are willing to let go of the need to control and trust in the wisdom of the universe, the rewards are immeasurable. Take some time to reflect on the concepts and ideas we've discussed in this video. Consider how they resonate with your own experiences and aspirations. See what works for you and what doesn't. Be open to trying new things and stepping outside your comfort zone. Trust yourself, trust the universe, and trust the process. Believe that you're capable of creating the life you desire, and have faith that everything is unfolding perfectly. Connect with others who are embracing the unforced life. Share your experiences, learn from each other, and support each other on this journey of growth and transformation. Remember, the unforced life is not a destination. It's a way of being. It's about living in alignment with your true self, embracing the present moment, and trusting in the wisdom of the universe. It's about letting go of the need to control and allowing life to unfold naturally. Remember, unforced life is not a solitary pursuit. By connecting with like-minded people, you can gain support, encouragement, and inspiration along the way. In addition to reading and connecting with others, consider incorporating mindfulness practices into your daily routine. Meditation, yoga, and spending time in nature can all help you to cultivate a sense of presence and awareness, making it easier to let go of worry and stress. As you continue to explore the unforced life, remember that it's a journey, not a destination. There will be ups and downs, challenges, and triumphs. But with patience, perseverance, and a willingness to learn and grow, you can create a life that is filled with joy, meaning, and purpose. We hope this video has inspired you to embrace unforced life and discover the magic that happens when you let go of control and trust in the wisdom of the universe. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. There are countless others who are walking this path alongside you, ready to support and encourage you every step of the way. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of unforced life. We wish you all the best on your journey to greater peace, happiness, and fulfillment.